Thank you so much for even creating this category and selecting women from governance and thinking them for this award. There are certain advantages of being in the premier service like Indian Administrative Service in spite of your gender, because that service itself puts you in a very high position from where you can navigate things in a much better way than any commoner. But at the same time, the women in the services their journey has been very, very challenging, and it still continues to be. The first reason is the percentage of women officers in services, in the civil services is still low, still less. And they have to work in the world where men are majority, and not that men are against women or women officer, but the systems are basically designed for them, and at times the men didn't realize why the women officers are reacting in a particular way. So the struggle becomes more than a normal male officer would take. Anyway, for all officers, it is challenging because you have to deal with many situations which are out of your control, and there, with your own, understanding, your own strategy, you have to deal with that situation. Though there is an overall framework of rule, but every situation in governance is different, and it is extremely challenging for any officer, and for women officer, it becomes more challenging. But to all those who aspire to come in the service, I would say that despite it being a very challenging sector, it has its own, glory, not only in terms of the kind of recognition you get, but the kind of work satisfaction. That is very, very important, because being in the service gives you immense power to touch thousands of lives, and if you decide to help them, if you decide to change the system, you have all the powers with you, and that is why I think more and more women should aspire for this service, and they should enter the service. I think the most important thing is you need to forget that you are in a high position, but you must accept that you are a leader, and you must accept it with pride, and that is why whoever is with you, your own team, the people, your clientele, that is mainly the common people, you are leading them as well, and you are creating services or projects or normal amenities for them, and you are working for them. So you should never forget that. So being in the service, getting this power is just to enable you to use your leadership position to basically change the lives of common people, change the lives around you. And once you have that in mind, then probably you work along with your team, you take people along, you generate a consensus, and that is how you build positivity. That's I think the mantra which I follow.